You want to see me make a frog? That frog is 3 balls and 6 cones. That's all it is. Everything starts with a heaping tablespoon of Play-Doh. Everything. Not everything, but almost everything. So we make a ball, and then we have to have certain tools in the Play-Doh industry. This particular tool is referred to in the industry as a smash-o-rama. Say that. So we're going to smash it, right? Smash-o-rama. This tool is referred to as a chop-o-rama. Say that. There's several. There's my AARP card. There's my NASW card. What's the first step? Second step. Third step. Last step. There you are. That's a frog. His little fat body, his back legs, his front legs, his jowls, and his eyes. Now, I've designed it so once you get to know how to do it, every project happens within a therapeutic session. So we take this one and we make a ball. There's a ball. So we take a little water we put here, put a little more right here. That's where the jowls go. How much water do I use? And I say just enough as if you had licked it. But don't be licking your Play-Doh. You never know where those little hands have been. Then I take one of these baby wedges. First thing I do is I break it into 2 equal pieces. And I go back and forth to get it relatively even. Your OCD kids, this is where a good way you make the diagnosis. And I make 2 balls. Now everything starts with a ball. And because they have enough water, that will stick. If they have too much water, it won't. Now the next thing we have to do is make those into half circles. I just press it and I turn and I press it and I turn. And I press it and I turn and I press it and I turn. And then I hand it to the kid. And then they do what I do. And the next thing we do is we have to fix this thing here. See between the 2 Play-Dohs? Right there. Now that in the industry, that also has a name. We refer to that as gaposis. Well, we take this crayon, we put it halfway up the hill, and we roll it down, and it fixes the nasty old gaposis. And then I say, here's where the eyes go. But we have to make some holes there, because the holes is where the eyes go. And when that step barely touches, you tell Mr. White to stop. And I do. So I take that second baby wedgie, break it into 2 halves, about equal parts, and I do the same thing. So I put my finger over it this way, and I roll it back and forth with my finger, and it turns it into a cone. I was teaching this to a kid not long ago, 5, 6 years old maybe, and he just wasn't getting it. And he got redder and redder, and I'm sure my Play-Doh was just about to fly across the room. So I was just about to intercede, do it for him, and he got it. And he said, he picked it up like this, and he said, well, Mr. Paul, it's a lot like rolling a booger now, isn't it? Right? I put a little water on it, and I put it in the hole, and I twirl it, and it really locks up. If it doesn't, I know how to fix it. Right? We put this one in, give that a twirl, put them together. Now the hard part's over. And then I twirl in halfway to the step and stop, halfway to the step and stop. Then I get a Play-Doh of a different color, divided into 2 halves, and I always start by making a ball. And then the 2 balls become 2 cones. There's an eyeball. Here's another eyeball. Now I need, we'll use one of these pens. Cross-country education. This is going to become an eyeball tool. Even though one's bigger than the other, who cares? There's an eyeball, there's an eyeball. It also becomes a nostril tool. Then we'll take this part and turn it into a mouth tool. Look at that. Huh? Do 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 do. Jeremiah was a bullfrog. Do 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 do. So then what we're going to do is we're going to water up his little booty and set him aside. We take the big one, we break it into 2 equal pieces, we make 2 balls. And from the 2 balls, we make 2 cones. From the 2 cones, we're going to make 2 back legs. So we take the 2 balls, make 2 cones, put a little water on one, and we cross the streams. Then we take the guy with the gooey booty, face on the deck and his butt in the air. Look at that, right? We'll let him sit there for a minute. We take this last piece and the same old. We break it in 2 pieces. We make 2 balls. And the 2 balls, we make 2 cones. The 2 cones become the 2 front legs. We turn him over. We do just like we did before with our crayon. We twirl 2 holes up to the step of the crayon. We take the 1 cone, put a little water, twirl it up there. We take this cone, put a little water, twirl it up there. Now you can't see what's going on, so we have to use the smash-o-rama to show you. So put him on the smash-o-rama. And we know that a frog doesn't stand up like a giraffe. So we smoosh his feet down and we tilt him back a little bit. We come back to here, then we take our crayon and we make 3 toes. A 1-a, a 2-a, a 3-a. And there you got it, a little froggy. Huh? Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.